What is a verification of identity and why is it important? Firstly, I will go through the verification of identity. Under the ARNEC rules, which stands for Australian Registrar's National Electronic Conveyancing Council, verification of identity is a process carried out to ensure that a client exists and the client is in fact who they claim to be. The purpose for carrying out a verification of identity is to reduce the risk of identity fraud and the lodgement of fraudulent property transactions. In electronic conveyancing transactions, a legal representative, or in your case, the legal practitioner who is representing you, will be signing land transfer or any other property documents on your behalf, and under the ARNEC rules, your verification of identity needs to be satisfied before the signing can take place. Again, this is done to reduce the risk of identity fraud and protects you and the verifier. This is the land title verification of identity form you'll need to present when attending to your verification of identity by Australia Post. You'll need to complete the form in block letters with Section A being your personal details, Section B being your current residential address, and if a property is being transacted with, Section C you'll need to complete with that property address. Section D, you will need to sign this form, but you should wait until attending to your verification of identity to be signed in front of the Australia Post verifier. The Australia Post verifier will need to witness you sign this form to ensure that your signature matches that on your identity documents. If you have been presented with a client authorisation form from your legal representative, you will need to provide this document when attending Australia Post, as they will also need to witness you sign that document. You should ensure that you have appropriate identification documents when attending Australia Post. Once your verification of identity has been attended to by Australia Post, they will forward your verification of identity to us. How your verification of identity needs to be carried out. A legal representative is required to take reasonable steps to verify the identity of their client. One of our legal practitioners can undertake your verification of identity for you, or this can be completed by Australia Post. When verifying your identity, you will need to provide certain documentation. This form contains categories of identity documents you must satisfy. For example, you must satisfy all of Category 1 and provide all documents listed there. However, in situations where you do not own a passport, which is one of the documents required to satisfy Categories 1 and 2, you may wish to move on to Category 3 instead, which lists alternate identity documents. These categories apply whether you complete your verification of identity via our legal representative or via Australia Post. If there are two clients, both will need to verify their identities. Your verification of identity will be valid for 2 years from the date you complete your verification of identity, which means that you will not be required to re-verify your identity if you complete multiple property transactions within that time frame, provided that it is with the same legal representative. Thank you for your time. If you have any questions regarding your verification of identity, please contact our office on 9707 1155. Thank you.